Olympics. Hybristophilia is a psychological term for the love of bad boys. Pearl's such a disappointment. I'll keep disappointing. All right.
This was a conversation about.
Yes, it is.
No,
Hey, friends, we don't need ad libs. Jess can handle it. Let her handle it.
Go ahead.
So like I said, we were
offended. Next.
Go ahead, Jess. Let Jess finish, please. Let's go ahead, Jess.
I will. Yeah, go ahead.
Jess,
So like I said, we were speaking about relationships in general. Nobody said anything about black or white until you brought it up, and for what reason I don't know. It didn't add anything to the conversation. First of all, you're speaking on the nature of women and how we are all naturally attracted to.
I don't mean to keep clipping it, but I will for $2. Shaniqua's have pookiophilia, please. All right.
Men who are criminals, and then you made a point to say,
in particular, yeah.
Excuse me, no, that is not the case at all for black women. Now, if you're talking about people that are in poverty, people that live in certain situations, and
60% of black men have been arrested by the.
Can you stop cutting her off?
One second. Hey, friends, one second. I got you.
She's cutting me off, Ali.
I got you, Jess. You don't have to ask. I got you.
Sorry.
You all right?
Crashing out. My bad.
Just make some notes, Pearl. Let her finish.
Go ahead, that's my fault.
It's fine. Go ahead, Jess. Uninterrupted.
It's just weird that you would even have to bring up a race of people to even have the conversation, which lets me know that you don't really have information on the conversation. You're just spewing points to try to get a rise out of people because that's all you know. As it pertains to why women choose the women they want or the kind of men that they date, there are so many different reasons for that. You can't equate a person that has a felony to them being a violent criminal. That's not always the case.
You know, he's got black people, the urban landlord. I have a clip of a black tenant getting mad that I called him black. Very sensitive. Love for you to play it. We can react when I bring the panel up. When I bring the panel up, we can react.
Because I agree, there are some people that marry men and women that have felonies in their background. That doesn't necessarily mean that they are violent. And then to say that black women are the most prone to violent criminals within our community, you don't know shit about our community, Pearl. And if we're going to talk about what's happening, if we're going to make it about a race thing, let's figure out what's going on in these white communities, in these white homes, when you all are raising all the mass shooters, y'all raising kids that are taking guns to shoot at other kids, y'all going into public spaces, and I'm sure you're going to talk about black on black crime or whatever, but we can debunk all of that because that's through proximity. The point is that you didn't have to make it about black or white. Keep it general because it's very disrespectful for you to try to pigeonhole black women when you don't know any of us at all, to make that assumption that that's what we are prone to. None of these women on this stage, myself, Tyranny, or even Athena, are dating any man that is of a criminal or that are violent. So watch what you say up here. You got a really smart mouth. And if you're going to have the conversation, try to be respectful. And all this trying to get me to hurry up, I'm going to take my motherfucking time.
Oh my God. Can we get
Hey, there was rules. She has the hey, friends. We don't need it. When she lands, Pearl will have all the chance to reply. Everybody going to be quiet. Go ahead. You done, Jess?
Yeah, I'm done. I don't understand why that was accepted. Like that was
wait. 1 second. Okay. We shouldn't accept what she said.
To say that you should know.
Thank you guys. Hello from Pompo Beach, Florida. They chase gangbangers. Racism. Wah. Thank you.
No, as a black woman, because you all date criminals when
so Jess, 1 second. So this is my opinion, Jess, and correct me if I'm wrong. She punched you in the face. You have the right to punch her back. Right? Is that fair? If you felt that she punched you in the face, I have an opinion about this that I'm going to say later, right? But we are letting you defend yourself. We're not. You're going to have 2 chances to land your plane, and Pearl is going to have the chance to actually rebuttal what you said. Do you think that's fair? What do you want to do? Can we go on? I was doing make sure so everybody knows where we at.
We can move on. I think she
okay. Go ahead, Pearl, and then we go back to the panel.
Okay, so you can tone police the simps and women that respond to shame, but you're not going to tone police me. So anyways, going back to the stats, the reason that I said that was two reasons. The first is that I interviewed 1,000 people. A good chunk of them were Black women. And I just noticed that they had a propensity more likely than other races to date criminals. It's not really an insult. As I could go into details about the types of men white women tend to date that are irresponsible. I've just noticed different trends in different communities, and it's kind of backed up by data because 60% of Black men have been arrested by the age of 25. So, you know, it's not to be rude, but I think it's more common in that community than it is other communities. In terms of mass shooters, I think you said white people are the majority of mass shooters. I would say that's true. And I wouldn't crash out on you for saying that. So again, if you want to get offended, that is a choice, and that is your choice. And and that's, you know, I don't know why, but Black people have a tendency to think that crashing out isn't a choice and that you can't, like, getting, and women tend to think this way too, like, especially Black women, they have a tendency to think that crashing out is something, if I say something offensive or that you find offensive, that you must crash out. White people, we just walk away. And I'm going to go into that later because I'll show you the difference. Next time, ask her if that hair is real. Also, to the panelists watching, if you guys on the chain could just put in that, I know a few of you watch. It's probably going to be 15 minutes late for when I bring you guys up. Taybox, I love you. Pearl, here's my life savings. Thank you. $5.73. You must be Black. That's your life savings. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. The right to do that. So
I want to touch on this, and then I want CJ and Rick the Ruler to pull up, and the rest of the panel. Okay, Tyranny, I see you too. So coming from a world citizen, right? Because I live in Portugal right now. It's 2 a.m. And Pearl was in the UK for a while too. This is not a Black woman thing. If you go to Japan, all those women love the ACCUSES until they get older. If you go to Brazil, all those women love the kid from the favela before they get older. If you come to Europe, all these women love the guys that ride on the angels. Like, women like danger. Like they are emotional junkies, right? And I believe that Jazz actually pinpoints what it is when you put together people that are emotional junkies, which is most young women, and you put poverty together, you are going to get massive results. And in my opinion, this is why the Black community in the United States is hyper exposed to these situations, is because you are mixing two components that are very dangerous. Is the level of poverty. People live on a lower socioeconomic level, and they are addicted to bad boys, because that's what women do. You can go to any white college and see exactly the same type of behavior that shads are getting all the women. That's the reality. The bad boy, the football star. Like, we know this is something that,
you know what? Like, this is why he's the worst panelist, because at least Jazz was entertaining. Like, she can be the crazy woman. Like, she's being cast as a crazy woman. You do need those casts. But Fatty is just like boring. Like, it's just not. I mean, if it was me, who would I keep on? He's actually not the worst moderator when he's not simping. I'd keep on Ilkan. I don't mind Big the Ruler, but you got to moderate him. He's kind of entertaining. But Fatty, he would just have to go. I would even keep these two crazy ladies, because then you can let the crazy ladies beef. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, it's just, I think Fatty really, and that guy's got to get reined in. You know what? I actually, if I had to redo this panel, I would have just had the women in Ilkan. That would have probably been the best.